Okay, this will be part 2 of box 15 of 73. First video was about 20 minutes long and it got nearly halfway done, so I'll finish out in this one probably 25 minutes. We'll see. I'll jump right into it. Red Label Columbia, Rosemary Clooney, This Old House, and Hey There. Didn't pull a whole lot of interesting out of the first except for Ella Fitzgerald with Chick Webb and a couple of bat wings. Capital, the King Cole Trio, Route 66, or Get Your Kicks on Route 66. I should know that. Everyone is saying hello again. The Route 66 song I know from Depeche Mode. I've not heard this version. Decca, Guy Lombardo, Kate, and All My Love. Really nice record. It's Black Label Decca, so it'll probably crack if I look at it wrong. Okay, Blue Decca, Johnny Long, Then You'll Know You're in the Carolines, and Why Don't You Fall in Love with Me? Western Extended Play Records, Record O'Mail Company, Newark, New Jersey, With a Satisfied Mind, Yellow Roses, Go Back You Fool. Flip side of this says, I Don't Care, There She Goes, the Kentuckian Song. That's what we're looking at. Appears to be a 78. Cinch Records. Kate Willie, Here's a Nice Time for You to Come Home, and Who Are You With Tonight? Because she had some man troubles because she didn't sound like she's too trusting. English Comedian. Alright, what is this? There is Mr. Herbert Payne, London, Zonophone. Well, Zonophone record by the International Zonophone Company. Mr. Herbert Payne, Love Me and the World Is Mine, and it's a single-sided from Pengelly's Talking Machine Depot. Price 2. Not sure what that means. I'm going to show you a few things about this Zonophone record. Here's the front of it. Here is the sticker on the back. And if you look in the light, you can see an etching Zonophone record. Let's see. Zonophone in 2 different directions. Trademark. Oh, it just says trademark in 2 different directions. Then it says reproduced in. Upside down doesn't work. Reproduced in something my blind self cannot read. Alright, reproduced in Germany. Okay. So this interesting Zonophone record was made in Germany, I suppose. Or pressed in Germany, stamped in Germany. I'm going to go ahead and put it in a disco file sleeve. I've not seen one like this before. I'm going to get it in a good sleeve. It's a little worn. Alright. This crate has turned interesting. We've got Young People's Records, Whoa Little Horses, Lie Down. Another children's record. Now we go back to the 40s with Mercury, Eddie Hawk's Red Wing, and Golden Slipper Rag. Red Columbia, Bob Atcher, On Account of You, and Wasted Tears. Capital Leon Payne, Find Them, Fool Them, Leave Them. I Hate to Leave You. Okay, which one is it there, fella? Sounds like a misogynist. Red Label Columbia, Jimmy Lawson, Foggy River, and I Just Can't Forgive You Anymore. Okay. Next up is a Vocalion, Brown, The Castilians, Amor Rojo, which is Love Red. The other side is Beautiful Heaven, Cielito Lindo. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve that. It didn't come with a sleeve. Flip through some more trash. Out comes DJ Special, Heidi Ho Boogie by Al Dexter on King. Gives a little bit of a biography actually on the label. Gives a different biography on both sides. It's just a little on one, a little on the other. Pause and read that if you want to. Sharon Stratton. You're missing your record, Sharon. RCA, Harry Belafonte, Eden Was Just Like This, and Mary's Boy Child. I believe I've got a copy of that pulled in another box. MGM. Van Johnson, Goodnight Sweetheart, and I wonder why you couldn't come up with a better title. Capitol, Yellow Label, Chuck Miller, Am I to Blame? This is a promo, and the other side is Count Your Blessings. Capitol, Yellow Label promo. Red Columbia, Buddy Clark, I Knew I'd Fall in Love Tonight, and All by Myself. Fell in love all by himself. Okay, Purplish Label, Del Courtney, Basket Weaver, and now I'll let me down to Dream. Coral, Coral. 4 hits and a miss. Connie Haynes, You Told a Lie. Other side is Connie Haynes, How It Lies, How It Lies, How It Lies. And if you watch any of my videos at all, you know I hate those repeating titles. They just drive me nuts. Dot promo copy of Blue Hawaii by Johnny Maddox. Other side is Patona Rag. I don't think I have a Dot promo copy. Now I do. Nice variety in this box. Red Eagle and the Natural 7. I Love You for Sentimental Reasons. I Love You for 70 Mental Reasons. I think I just pulled this record. The other side is Temptation. Pretty sure I just pulled this record a while ago from the same box to the same record. Regal Christmas Concertina Selection Part 1. Concertina Solo by Alexander Prince with piano. Other side is part 2 of the same thing. That's on Regal. Been played a few times. Made in England. Mercury, Ralph Martiri, Skokian, and Crazy About Lollipop. Questionable. I'll take a quick break here, move some of these records. I don't want my pile to get too thick and start snapping records on the bottom. My pile was already thicker than I like to make it. But that's not a concern now. Right. Mercury, Patty Page, The Tennessee Waltz, and Santa Claus Boogie Woogie, or Boogie Woogie Santa Claus. Record feels like it's warped. Maybe. 4-star. Maddox Brothers and Rose, When God Dips His Love in My Heart, and okay, Who at My Door Is Standing. Hilltop, Recordo Mail, New York, New Jersey. I don't want it on my conscience. There's looks like there's 6 songs on this thing. Other side says Western Extended Play. This side says Hilltop Extended Play. Not sure what I want to do with that one for now. Space in my record room is becoming a real issue, and so is the weight on the floor. I have a barn that can hold all these records, but it's not a nice, clean environment, and it's not climate controlled. RCA Victor, The Three Sons, Sweetheart Serenade. Who Are You Kissing? RCA Victor, It Isn't Fair by Swing and Sway with Sammy K. My Lily and My Rose. These aren't bad records, they're just not popular with collectors. Decca, Ray Kinney, Hawaiian Hospitality. This is Blue Label Decca. Flip side is Melina E. Got a feeling about this record. Let's have a look at it. I thought I heard a popping sound, but I don't see any cracks. Probably just this raggedy, wore out sleeve. Mercury, Sue Thompson, I Long to Tell You, and I'm Not That Kind of Girl. Columbia Red, Les Brown, Twilight Time, and Sentimental Journey. Probably going to have to sell these records kind of wholesale by the lot. Here's a label I didn't have, and it is in 2 pieces. Fraternity Records, Cincinnati, Ohio, Kathy Carr. Please, Please Believe Me, and Ivory Tower, and this record is just destroyed. It is in so many pieces. The breakage in this lot has been extraordinarily low, to be honest. Paul Howard on Red Label, Columbia, Oklahoma City, and Somebody Else's Trouble. Usually get 5% breakage or so. These have been about 1%. Perry Como Wild Horses, of course it's not broken. And I Confess. Perry Como is always in pristine condition. Deck of personality being Crosby, Terra, Tolera, something. Faraway places. Next up is RCA Victor Perry Como, Tulips and Heather, and Please Mr. Sun. I've been waiting for an Elvis RCA Victor. Don't have any Elvis on 78 yet. I'm sure it's coming, but Long Ago by Perry Como on Victor. Other side is I Love Something, I Love You. John Sablon sings a bunch of stuff I can't read. This is probably a 33 1/3. Play at 33 1/3, so it goes down here in the 33 pile. Tower, Feather Your Nest by Billy DeRex, and Don't You Remember the Time by Mason and Ring. Nice label. Always a sticker on it every single time. I'm going to go ahead and put a sleeve on this one. Try not to do this stuff during the videos, but if I run across something I think needs a sleeve right away, then I'm going to take the time and do it. Rex Records, that's an interesting Rex Records sleeve. Waltzing with Noel Coward by Charlie Kunz, K-U-N-Z. Other side is Waltzing with Ivor Novello. Interesting sleeve on this one. Deck of Personality Series. Louis Jordan, Is You or Is You Ain't, and Five Guys Named Mo, and Cracked, as Black Label deckers tend to do, made out of trash. But, there's a crack that runs completely along here. I'm going to toss it. I'm going to bother with it. Another Rex in the brown sleeve. This is 6 Hits of the Day by Primo Scala's Accordion Band. Oh, accordion. 6 Hits of the Day, number 50. Let me put that over here. Encore Records, Coming Through the Rye, Miss Violet Essex, soprano. Ho Jolly Jenkins, Mr. Harry Thornton, baritone. Zonophone record, British Zonophone sleeve. Might match my Zonophone record I have on go. Other side is Gabrielle Mazurka, bell solo with orchestra, and ring dance from the Dollar Princess. Interesting, new to me label. Different colors. There's a red and blue on one side and a green and orange on the other. So that's definitely a keeper. November 1971 tells me that this is not a 78, but this is... Nan Kersey sings a bunch of stuff that I'm not interested in. We are at 19 minutes. It will be a probably 30-minute video. Zonophone. Will the Angels Play Their Harps for Me by Bud Billings. The other side is The Wanderer's Warning. It'll be on the Zonophone. I'll keep it just because I don't have that many Zonophones. Mercury. Patty Page, My Jealous Eyes, and The Doggy in the Window. Popular song, but not something I'm going to keep. Brunswick, Gordon Jenkins and his orchestra, My Foolish Heart, and don't do something to someone else. Columbia Masterworks, Baubles, Bangles, Beads, Doretta Morrow. Music from Alexander Borodin. Anyway, here's a look at it. Victor Tommy Dorsey just once in a while, and if it's the last thing I do. Victor Tommy Dorsey, Marchita, and I'll Never Smile Again. Columbia Red, Kate Smith, She'll Always Remember, and When the Roses Bloom Again by Kate Smith. Bluebird, Alvino Ray, the Army Air Corps March, official song of the United States Army Air Corps. Flip side of that is Little Hawk. Here's the Army side, Dusty, but I'm not sure about that one. Bluebird, the Four King Sisters, BB. Or B.I. Bye? Yeah. I'm going to keep this one to listen to because that sounds like a song from the Three Stooges. B.I. Bye and Minka. Very possibly. Columbia Red, the Modern Airs, I Can't Get Off of My Horse, and I Had Too Much to Dream last night. Okay. Not me, I didn't sleep a wink. Here's a Tops. I Hear You Knocking, 16 Tons. Rock a Beat and Boogie, It's Almost Tomorrow, unfortunately. Because tomorrow's a work day. Decca, Bing Crosby, Little Sir Echo, and Poor Old Rover on Blue Label Decca. I keep the blue labels, it's kind of my cutoff point on Decca. Another Tops by several different people. I get a bunch that don't have sleeves for, yeah. His Master's Voice, Tiki Tiki Talk. A little hard to read. Other side is GGOG by Alma Gordon. Okay. Columbia Magic Notes. Ray Starita and his ambassador band Ramona, and There Must Be a Silver Lining. Columbia Magic Notes, Ezio Pinza, Some Enchanted Evening, and This Nearly Was Mine. Keep all these records on a spreadsheet. For right now, I'm not putting the ones on the spreadsheet that I might not keep. Webster Booth on his Master's Voice, Makushla, and I'll Walk Before You. His Master's Voice, Reginald Foort Serenade, and Only a Rose. His Master's Voice, Freda Hempel, None But the Weary Heart, and Phyllis has such charming graces. I was about to make a comment, but I will refrain myself. Okay, here we have something that's got a label and overlook. Somebody put a label over. It's Columbia Magic Notes Softly Softly by Ruby Murray, and the other side would be What Could Be More Beautiful. I'm thinking that's probably a booth tag or something. Regal, a Casey Court Concert Part 1, the Casey Court with barrel organ. Hard to read. This thing's dirty. Introducing several different people. The Casey Court Kids with barrel organ and effects. Pretty rough record. Comes a Rex. Sandy Powell and Company, Sandy Goes Courting, and Sandy Goes Courting Again. Hear What You Like When You Like, British made. I'll put that in a keeper pile because I have another one by that same artist. Might be part of a series or something. Here's his Master's Voice, Play to Me Gypsy by Jack Jackson, and Faint Harmony. Sleeve Gracie Fields, who records exclusively for his Master's Voice. Not sure how old that is. Always use his Master's Voice needles. Alright, this looks like it's going to be it's a London. China Doll by Slim Whitman and Indian Love Call. Victor Krakowiak by Europa Orchestra, Polish Dance, and the other side is Lone Birch. RCA Victor, this one's broken. Vladimir Horowitz, Variations on a Theme from Carmen. No point in keeping that. Phoenix. I do not have a Phoenix. Warwick Green, Comedian with Orchestra. Sing Us a Song of Bonnie Scotland. And the other side is Oh What a Night. Let me sleeve that one right quick. I don't have any of my good disco files within reach without getting out of my chair, so I'll get one of these. Nice label. His Master's Voice, Joshua Heifetz, Slavonic Dance No. 1 in G minor, and then Serenade on the other side. His Master's Voice. This is a different type of label. It's blue. Moments to Remember by Ronnie Hilton, and Young and Foolish by Ronnie Hilton. I'll show you this. It's probably part of the set because of the POP 154 number. Comes another Tops record. Mambo Jumbo, Mambo Favorito, Mambo No. 5, and Stardust Mambo. I've got 10 more records, it looks like, and I'm done. Columbia Magic Notes Miriam Lisette Villanella with the Swallow, and Philomel from Monsieur Beaucaire. Next comes an 8-inch broadcast. Victor Vorzanger's famous dance band Crazy Words, Crazy Tune, and Souvenirs. Enjoy the world's greatest music from the comfort of your armchair. Columbia Red, Les Brown will get together again, and a red kiss on a blue letter. Deck of Blue, Russ Morgan, the girl behind the Venetian blind, and Does Your Heart Beat for Me? His Master's Voice, Still Not Holy Not by John McCormack, and Legend Christ in His Garden. I didn't want to pull it out of the sleeve. It's John McCormack on his Master's Voice. It is excellent condition. Rondo, Ken Griffin on the organ, If I Had You, and Little Brown Jug. Little Brown Jug is good. Everybody seems to like that. On the organ, I don't know about that so much. Alright. 4-star. Carol Journell, Golden Slippers, and Oxford Minuet. Windsor All-American Promenade. This is a square dance, and it's got the square dance instructions inside of it. You can see the square dance instructions right here sticking through. Rondo, Ken Griffin, You Can't Be True, Dear, and The Cuckoo Waltz. McGregor, Circle 8 Ranch Boys, Cotton Eye Joe, and 10 Pretty Girls. McGregor, Glowworm, and actually got a McGregor sleeve. See what this paper inside. The other side is Lily Marlene, and there's folded paper inside. Susan's Gavotte. Okay, this is dancing instructions for this record. I don't know that it's a square dance, but whatever it is the dancing instructions for it. Nothing fancy about them, just typed up instructions on a sheet of paper. Keep all that together and put it in the keeper pile. Keeper pile's getting bigger. Alright. Last record of the bunch is Lloyd Shaw Recordings, Colorado Springs, Ida by Fred Bergen at the piano. The other side is Milwaukee Scottish. This one it's a round dance, and it does come with instructions as well. So that does it for crate box container number 15 of 67. Found a few good things in there, some things to keep. A couple of things that were pretty unique to me. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but not as bad as the last box. Thank you for watching.